Hello, my friends. So, the first question is, who is this reading for? And the answer is the zebra person. So let's see what the zebra has to say, and if that sounds like you or not. This looks like a pretty magical zebra to me with that rainbow triangle on its forehead. Seems kind of crown chakra-y. And this is the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. Here we go. Zebra, eccentric, creative, visionary. Zebras are the most precious of gems. They are young at heart, well-cultured, and have an undying curiosity about life. Being in the company of a zebra personality not only is a delight, but also opens our minds. Be prepared. Their potent magic is contagious, and you may soon find yourself in a faraway land, expanding your worldview while having a blast. Zebras also like to contribute to the global health through environmental or volunteer work. This card may be a hint to pack your bags. When in balance, worldly, enthusiastic, fashion-forward. When out of balance, jaded, pouty, and vain. To bring into balance, an epic adventure and art. All right. Only you can decide if that sounds like you. And your focus for this reading, or at this moment in time, when you see this reading, is number 32, here and now. That's a wonderful focus. Essential meanings: being fully present in the moment, living one day at a time. The Oracle's message: everything happens in the now, in the present. Only this moment counts. You have what it takes to handle anything today if you let go of the need to look into the future or reflect on the past. Be present and notice what is going on right now. This very moment has the potential for you to create miracles in your life. And I'm not going to read the other messages because I don't have an indication of which one or ones do or do not apply. I suppose we could try and find out. Let's see. I am feeling called to the way of the Panda Tarot, given the emphasis on the here and now, and the zebra personality. Of course, the zebra personality would be all about here and now, right? Right. So, but you are feeling fearful. Not unusual, of course. Fearful about work, perhaps? All right. Let's check out what the wisdom of the Oracle has to say about prosperity. What you are working on is golden, and your efforts will leave a powerful legacy. Focus not on meeting a goal in the far-off future, but on creating your dream now, releasing your desire for an outcome, and owning that it already exists. It will appear in the material world as if by magic. Claim your prosperity now. The essence is more important than the form. When you are immersed in prosperous thoughts, you automatically tune into a sense of timelessness and unlimited potential. You can act as if, in spite of the temporary outer conditions. You are prosperous at this moment. What you think now becomes your reality. Stay present. Okay. What do you need to know about your life? What will help you to be here and now? You have the Emperor in reverse and meditation. on opposite sides, no less. And again, the Three of Pentacles. It always amazes me how many times the same cards come out in a reading. Okay, Seven of Wands. You've been fighting, struggling. At least that's what it feels like to you. Oops. Nothing on these. They're all face down. Every reader has their own rules about which cards they read and which cards they don't. For me, they have to come out face up. And they have to come all the way out. Like this one just did. Well, I like the way they... Ace of Cups in reverse. Your heart chakra is closed. No wonder you need to meditate. And the Queen of Cups wants to come out too. So, are you in touch with your emotions? Are you in... Do you have emotional intelligence? Are you struggling towards that goal? I think all you need to do is sit down and meditate. Work on your heart chakra. And this will, of course, have an effect on your Three of Pentacles. And if you have been behaving as a Emperor in reverse, which would be someone who is inconsistent and probably a bit tyrannical, controlling maybe, which fear brings that out in people. Being controlling is a fear response. It doesn't make things better, it makes things worse, but it is definitely a fear response. And you have this sense of being under attack. You're concerned about your work situation. You had Three of Pentacles twice. However, you also have the Wheel of Fortune. So yes, everything changes, but you have the Wheel of Fortune in the upright, which suggests that things are going to change for the better, especially if you open up your heart chakra. Get some emotional... So the thing about emotional intelligence, and they've done studies on this, the people who are most successful in life aren't necessarily the smartest or this, that, or the other thing. They're the ones who have the most emotional intelligence. That's what will lead to success. That does seem to be your primary concern right now. So, yeah. Six of Swords. Time to move away from your fears, your Emperor in reverse behavior. Stop being so tyrannical and controlling. And focus on getting in touch with your emotions, being aware of the emotions of others, and behaving in a responsible manner. Recognizing that the things that you think are binding you aren't. They either aren't real at all, or they're only binding you because you are choosing to let them control you. So I'm not sure if you just need a perspective shift, which honestly is usually the case. If you can change your internal attitudes and outlook on things, they will have a big impact on your external world. Speaking from experience. So, you got the Tower. in reverse. So yes, that is internal change, not external change. Internal change leading to a lot of struggle, because that's what happens. You change internally, and then to transition from that, from internal to external, because those changes will become manifest in your world. It's a bit of a struggle. You'll be challenged. How committed are you to your new perspective? Are you going to stick with it, or are you going to sink back into the old ways? You're going to have to fight for it. And you should, because the outcome looks to be the Ten of Pentacles, which is an abundant, prosperous life. What more could you ask for? Definitely worth the effort. So, that's my message for you today. Open up your heart chakra, make those internal changes, and stand up for yourself. It's worth it.